on the last video.
Oh shit, they're about to throw hands!
The adventure continues.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Yes, we're going on to a fourth fucking part on this game, for fuck's sake. Alright, well, let's get some love points for Yuri. This is a lot easier now that I kind of have an idea of what to look for here. Nah, I don't know. Fuck. Try pain, maybe? Nah. Why is all, like, the dark shit for her? Like, it's kind of disturbing to me, personally. Memories was her, too. Fucking fuck. Get the counter ready, Barry. I don't even know where to go with this one. I guess judgment, then. Alright, cool. Analysis, fuck. Entropy? Yeah, entropy would be it. Fantasy is definitely... How is that you? She said she likes fantasy at the start. Fuck you, man. What else? Where would I go about this one? Probably not headphones. Maybe determination? I don't know. Determination, yup. So, alright, cool. She's fucking Fritz from Undertale.
His name is pronounced Frisk, you uncultured swine.
Gotcha. She's filled with determination. Unending, maybe? Yep. That's the one. Unrequited, maybe? Nope. Intellectual is definitely one, though. Heaven Sent is definitely one, too, because I remember that from before. Fuck me. Fuck. I don't know. I don't know. Philosophy is one, though. Existence is another one. Infallible, maybe. I don't know. Yep. And we'll go with... She's really just a dom. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable over the last couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Silent. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Eh, Tilde. I'm just still used to you being in the club is all. Still not used to you. See, there's a big difference with the not being there, or, you know. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Eh? Why that, all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to take a look at it. Ah, nervously retrieves for her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open, then she returns it upside down and its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Ha. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry or wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves you with one option. Ooh-ah. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. Ah, I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. It was just the wind, I swear. Yuri, tell Silent to let me borrow some money. That's... Don't get me involved in something like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy when you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Ha. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. Yes. I just realized she fucked up the word. Damn it, Sayori. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Plop. Kya! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... a cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It is a Christmas miracle of food. I guess I paid my restitution. Fuck's sake. Actually, that one almost worked. Ha. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Ha. It almost sounds like a Mandark laugh. Just ha. Anyway. I don't know what was up with like the staring in the corner of the room awkwardly thing, but I just went with it. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. And takes a big bite. So good. She reminds me of a couple of people that I know, to be honest with you. They're all women, of course. Suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Hehehe. Tilde. Sayori lets out of her seat. Gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. I think I'm done after this part because I literally just can no longer read properly. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Nori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Ooh hoo 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 hoo. I still don't know what that's supposed to be, honestly, like ooh hoo hoo, but whatever. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. I'm gonna do something real quick here. It's a little bit more comfortable. There we go. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. It's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. I don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. Didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. I smell bullshit. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Silent. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure on you or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Oh, not really. I still smell bullshit. It's very, reeking and fermenting now at this point. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki appeared into the closet. Hey, Yuri. Yeah? I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that I can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. I thought she was going to say something along the lines of, if there's one thing that I can do, it's make a mean cup of tea. But, whatever. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk and then we'll go get some water. I thought it said eat some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Yeah? Yuri's gonna make some tea, so... I suddenly realize how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was a bit curious. It's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? Monica, please mind your business for once. Or do you want me to tell you that there's something wrong with helping involve Silent in club activities? Eh? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Silent. Someone's a bit jelly! I hear an Ichi coming on. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that, it made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Silent, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away, but you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. I've met too many people like this, yes. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Silent. I really like being friends with you. Ha 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 ha. Awkward laughter. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you, too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway. Yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Silent, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Hoo-hoo. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. Classic anime trope things to be thrown in as statements towards around people they're liking and stuff. I butchered that sentence entirely. That don't push yourself too much is just, it's a very overused line. You're always worrying about me, Silent. That one, too. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Silent, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, posture. She totally wasn't going to mention her boobs or anything. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book, except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kinda cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup, holding it to my hand that's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I can take another chocolate, or whatever, fuck words. And I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Silent. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. No, that's... Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do. Right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but Yeah. That's all it was. Yeah. Then, you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really intense. Oh my god, that reading and feeding a girl over your fucking shoulder and shit like that, it's so intense. It's absolutely intense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take a second chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Ah, like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her not breathe on my fingers. Okay, everyone. Ooh-ah! Ah! Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Silent, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. The spell, yes. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I'll be right back. I need to see what the fucking sprite was that I got of her from before. Okay, so it is the blushing one that I have. Good. Good. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up so much as without a word between us. I get the feeling that this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Who should I show my poem to first? We're gonna go with the same fucking pattern as last time, but I'm gonna call it quits here, folks. So, I will see you all in the next part. This, I think, is going to be it for recording for now. I need to get editing shit. I didn't think it was going to last this fucking long. I thought it was a lot shorter, so... Oh well. I'll catch you guys later.